What's up, y'all? This is going to be a reading for the sign of Virgo. This one to come out. Knight of Swords is our guiding energy. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Three of Pentacles. So it feels like there's some very fast-moving, action-oriented energy just kind of like bulldozing in. I feel like it's gonna, I just got like shock your system. So, it's definitely an intense energy. I feel like it's coming unexpected. It's coming type out of the blue. It feels like a surprise. And this is kind of like your precursor, not warning, but just like, I guess a heads up so that you can be patient with your system as this hits and like not force maybe like a knee-jerk reaction or anything too impulsive from it. Just like know that it's gonna hit you and you can take your time with how you want to react to it or how you want to respond to it. I don't know what it is yet, but yeah, it feels like tuning into patience, even though this is coming so fast and furious. And it's like, yeah, also with the Three of Pentacles, it definitely feels like a time to tune into your support systems. You know, sometimes I say like, don't get too many outside opinions or nothing like that because it can confuse you. But with this, it feels like the advice is to reach out to friends and get some reflection, maybe get some exterior opinions to help guide you through this, because I feel like just the way it's hitting, like as a shock to your system, it may be difficult to tune into your intuition and how you want to respond. It may kind of stimulate a fight or flight response, which I don't feel like is really the move here. I feel like taking your time, leaning into support, getting reflections from, you know, energies that you really trust and resonate with, not just anyone, but like your close people, your soul family, who you know have your best interests in mind and see clearly and all of that. Yeah, let's go deeper. I want to know what this energy is. Let's get some clarification on the Knight of Swords. Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Empress in reverse, and the Star in reverse on the bottom. So this very like ferocious, fast-moving energy coming through, it's the beginning of something new, and it feels very tied to maybe your career or just like self-purpose and sense of self. I feel like it's going to like bring a whole new beginning of yourself. It's like whatever this energy is unlocking and reflecting a new era of you. And with the Six of Pentacles, you can trust that it's moving towards a space of balance. Even if like off top it don't really feel like that, it definitely feels like something's gonna kind of shake you up a little. But like the confirmation is here that this is something that is evolving you. It is moving you towards balance. The Empress in reverse and the Star in reverse. Yeah, it feels like there's some really deep healing that can be brought through this. And I'm definitely getting just like this patient energy, this soft energy to meet this kind of type abrasive energy. And with the Empress in reverse and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like, how I said, it's bringing up some new version of you. And I feel like this new version of you is much more in like alignment towards being able to see yourself in your full divine capacity and light. It's like you've always held this light. You've always been this like divine presence. But it's something that you haven't fully been able to really see yourself as, or maybe you do at times, but it's hard to like stay locked into that vision of self. And it feels like it's bringing about this new era where it's just like undeniable how bright you're shining, and it's gonna like make you mad magnetic. It's a very attractive energy that is stirring up within you and reflecting out of you. Yeah, with the star in reverse, I'm just really getting this like, as much as you can bring calm, cool, collected energy to this, whatever it is, the better it will serve you. And I don't know why it feels like this energy, I don't know if it's a person, a situation, an event, something. It's gonna vary for everyone, it feels like. But it feels like something about this energy, I don't know if they're literally like rushing you, or it or whatever is like pressing you to like make some decision quick, or to move quick in response to their quick movement. But or it could even be like you're putting that on yourself just off of feeling this energy. It's like, oh, I have to match that boldness or that quickness or that aggressive, not aggressive, but just like ferocious energy. And the guidance is definitely like, no, you do not. You do not need to match that level of intensity. Like, you can take your time and do things how you feel called to in your own divine rhythm. That feels really, really important, actually. In order for this situation, exchange, whatever, to have like the healing capacity that it could, the Lovers in reverse. For some of y'all, this is a past person or past connection, something. For some of y'all, it's literally going to be someone from your past of this lifetime. For some of y'all, it could be a new person to this lifetime, but it's definitely giving like a soulmate type of energy, as in like it's a soul that you've known before in past lifetimes, or y'all have some sort of spiritual energetic connection already, whether you are aware of it or not. The Magician in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and Two of Wands. Interesting. This feels like someone that has had a lot of effect on you, for better or for worse. Like, it feels like in the past this person has had, like, I don't know, I'm getting something like maybe you kind of like lost yourself a little in this situation or this connection, or you gave the other person a little too much power in some way, or like put them a little bit too much up on a pedestal. It definitely feels like something that you've been growing through and like you've been aware of, and it's been shifting. And so it feels like this is definitely an opportunity to really show yourself and this person like how you've changed, how you've grown, how you have this new vision of self. Like this new vision of yourself you've already been tapping into and realizing and seeing, but this opportunity itself and the way that you choose to take your time in response to it is allowing you to actually fully like embody this like higher self, this higher version of you that like you're like, oh, like I knew my worth, and I know I had these new energetic boundaries, but this is your first real challenging opportunity to actually exercise them and execute them and show yourself like, oh, I wasn't playing. Like, I actually leveled up and I'm actually adhering to it and I'm actually continuing to go up. So again, really take your time with this, really like tune into your own rhythm with this, and show like not only yourself but them, like, I do things the way I feel called to, the way that works for me. I'm no longer in a space where I feel the need to bend over to your rhythm or to, you know, say what you want to hear when you want to hear it type shit. Like, you're really in your power with it. And with Two of Wands, it feels like, yes, it's also giving that like a confirmation that this is some sort of soul connection, which especially with this situation, I want to clarify, like, a soulmate. A lot of people have a lot of different meanings when they hear the term soulmate. It don't mean someone you're supposed to end up with or like be with forever, or you only have one soulmate, nothing like that. It's a soul that like your soul probably already knows based off of like past lifetimes or this current lifetime, and y'all are meant to cross paths in this lifetime and learn lessons through each other and have reflections through each other. And there's a lot of love and like meaning here, divine meaning. But don't get so caught up. I feel like sometimes people like, I mean, it's an amazing experience to really like feel connected to someone's soul. It feels beyond this realm. It feels otherworldly. It feels like beyond human understanding. And that's so beautiful and cool. Like, I totally get it. But I feel like people also get caught up with that. And it's definitely giving that with the Magician in reverse to me. Like, it's like you've felt this connection to this person and you were able to realize like it for the, you know, the magnitude of what it is. But at some point your past version of yourself, like I said, gave them too much power or put them up on a pedestal or something that kind of brought this out of balance. I'm not saying you yourself brought it out of balance, like it was a two-way street, you feel me? But it's like I urge you to realize, like, as cool as it is to have a soul connection, and as grateful as we can be for how it teaches us and grows us, it's not the person itself that you should be idolizing or giving more power to. Like, recognize like, oh, this is a soul connection. I can feel that. And that's so cool that your tools, your senses are sharp enough to really feel that. But you're meant to hold power here. You're meant to embody the self here. It's not like, oh, because I feel this, we're supposed to be together, or I have to tell them this or do that. This connection is not your responsibility. And the way it moves through to balance, you're gonna have to offer space for that, and you're gonna have to follow your intuitive compass and guidance system at your own pace, at your own rhythm, how you feel called. And it just feels really important that you give yourself that power this time around, or whatever, you know? Okay, let's go deeper. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Swords upright, which was the very first card of the reading. So we have two Knight of Swords, and they're both upright. King of Wands in reverse, and Judgment. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of like truth or expression this person is coming in hot with. Like I said, they're like, something about the way they come in, it shocks your system. It's type like relentless in some way. And it does feel like movement towards balance. It is something that's like they are moving in their own brother. My baby wants to come in. She said, what's up, girl? Let her drink her water. They are moving from their own internal guidance system. This is like a strong calling they had, which is why they're coming in so hot. It's like something that they need to do right now. And you can trust it, but again, you don't have to match what they're coming in with. You don't have to match that frequency. It doesn't feel like the right pace for you. So honor that. And with the King of Wands in reverse, I do feel like there's a lot of like chemistry and passion here. Maybe even like I heard like overdose of like even maybe sexual energy. So this is just something to be aware of, so that you don't allow those energies to really like blind you or guide you too severely. Like, it definitely feels like taking a step back, like I said, reaching out to friends and support systems that you trust to get some reflection and keep you in check a little bit. With Knight of Pentacles in reverse, don't forget the beginning of this reading where it's like this is an opportunity to unlock a new version of yourself. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like I heard overcome adversity. What does adversity mean again? I feel like there's, you know what it's giving? It feels like it's some sort of like parallel opportunity or scenario to like something that happened in the past, and it's like reflect on how you moved in response to that and use that to help you edit and guide how you want to respond to this in the present, and really unlocking the version of yourself that you want to actually embody and grow into and step into. Five of Wands in reverse. It's really interesting. Like, this feels like in the past, this person felt like soul family to you. There's this really like deep bond, but something about it, it really does feel like you've outgrown this. Like, I don't know, I don't often get this type of energy with soulmates, but it really feels like, based on the present energy, y'all are on very different frequencies now. Like, it's like, you know those people where it's like y'all are bonded for life, and sometimes like you come back to a person that you haven't seen in years, and it's like y'all pick right back up where you left off. And sometimes you come back to connections like that, and it's like no matter how hard you try, like it's just disconnected. It's just not the same. Y'all have grown in different ways. That's what this is giving. It's like y'all have grown differently, and you can remember how deeply you resonated with them and felt like family with them almost, but it's like, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like that anymore. And don't force nothing, or you know, there may be a little bit of grief that comes up with that, and be present with that, flow through that, work with that. But I feel like the balance y'all are moving towards is more in being able to like have reflection and acknowledgement that y'all are different people than you were, and y'all have grown in different ways, and it's an opportunity for you to really see how much you've grown, how much you've leveled up, and use that as a tool to really be proud of who you've become. And yeah, and I think it's meant to reflect more in that way. And like I said, this is very divinely placed to be right now. Like, you've been cultivating this vision of yourself and these new energetic boundaries, but this is going to be a real opportunity to lock that in and to see it and to feel it, and it's going to become your just like natural disposition after this opportunity, this experience. Five of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like in the past, there was almost this, like, you were moving from a space of lack in this connection. It was like something about it. Again, I think it's like you were really feeling how much this was a soul connection, and it was something that really unlocked some like energetic awareness within you, or like it feels like a big part of your spiritual journey, and that you were able to really feel the energetics of this soul connection in a way that really taught you a lot about souls and energies, and being able to like feel through that, if that makes sense. And so it held a lot of relevance to you, and in the past it felt like, I don't want to lose this. I don't want to let go of this. It feels so otherworldly. It feels so like, you know, kind of beyond us. But it really feels like a reflection of like, now, like, that was cool. I was really learning a lot about what that even felt like, but you've felt other soul connections since then, and you've learned a lot more about like other energetic relevance since then. And now it kind of like, you're seeing your past self and seeing how you were kind of like attached to this connection and holding on to it when you didn't need to. And now it's like you're no longer moving from a space of like desperation or lack or like needing to hang on or control. You really don't like there might be a little bit of grief, but it doesn't feel like, it's like you can let go of this and you're cool with that, and you're moving into the sun. You're moving into a space of feeling really fulfilled just with the self, and knowing that there's an abundance of soul connections and love and fulfillment and connection to divine, all of that. And I just feel like the biggest part of this moment is to be able to really see like how far you've come. Seven of Wands. Yeah, your energetic boundaries are sharp, they're clear. This is the perfect moment to exercise them and strengthen them to that really like concrete space. And I think it's gonna be very rewarding. I think it's gonna feel so good to really honor yourself through this exchange and move at your own rhythm. And it feels like an opportunity to reclaim your power where you gave it away in the past. Six of Wands and King of Cups in reverse. Yeah. You're very, very energetically, divinely, spiritually protected. Listen to your intuition and your guidances, your subtler senses. Your angels are protecting you and guiding you right now, and making sure that, like, you know, if it doesn't feel like a hell yes, that's for a reason. Listen to that. Don't give to something. And it just feels like duh at this point. It's like you've been learned this, but this is such a, because this connection has been so charged, especially in the past, like this is a really big unlock to really like set these boundaries here and stick to them. And King of Cups in reverse, it feels like it's like the emotions aren't completely gone. There's some part of this that is still going to like strike some nostalgia, kind of stir up some past emotions. it's not like that's all lost with this connection, but you can just feel that it's not aligned, it's not clicked into place. Like, y'all are just on different waves now, and that's how it's meant to be. But yeah, I feel like you got this, and I think this is gonna be a really great opportunity to level up for you. Like, after you pass this test or whatever, move through this, I think there's gonna be a lot coming in for you in terms of like your life in general, and your dreams and your passions and your sense of self. It feels like there's going to be very distinct, concrete, specific, like, gifts basically that flow in following this as like a reward or like an upgrade, to really show like how you moved through this in a way that really evolved you. But I'm gonna go in with the Priestess of Light Oracle deck, and we'll get a concluding oracle card. What is our concluding energy for the sign of Virgo? Wings of Light, becoming something new. I'm telling you, bro, I got this off of the Page of Pentacles OD, and it's just like, I just feel like this is the beginning of a brand new era and version of you, and it needed this, whatever this energy from the past is, to come up and really like prove that like you are different in a really good way. And this is allowing you almost like that portal to just like how you see she's just like zooming into it. This is like your way through. This is your opportunity to really claim and embody this new energy of you. It's really exciting and powerful. All right, that's what I got for you, Virgo. If these messages resonate with you, please like, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can shoot me an email. My email's in the description down below. Namaste. The divine in me bows to divine in you.